Hello and Happy New Year. So excited to be back at work and ready to get to it. Do some really big sales again this year. We hit almost 95 million last year in sales and brought on a new sales guy in December. So we're aiming for like 150 this year, probably about 90 transactions. Definitely going to need your help to get there, and wanted to give you guys a really quick update on the state of the market as I know it. It's super early, but there's always like a crossover between December and January, and oftentimes we get our appreciation early in the spring. And so if you look back, if you look at the newsletter, what you'll see is actually last year was a bit of a crazy year. As usual, we did get a bump in appreciation in the spring, but it was much larger than what we've had in years past, and so it was super large. So if you had a house that was worth $3 million in December of 2017. It probably went up to about 3.8 by May of 2018. But unfortunately, the fall was so crazy. This past fall, it would have been worth, again, $3 million. So basically, at the end of the year, the fall ended up dropping prices down quite a bit. So making it actually even with the previous year. So we have those charts in there. So those sales, that fall that we were feeling and saying like, it feels like the market is changing. It definitely was changing from the spring and the summer even, still. My feeling is that moving into the spring again, things are going to pick back up again. I don't think we're going to see the previous spring, but the early data that I have right now, in terms of just what I'm experiencing, is that there is more interest. And buyers are definitely really ready to buy. Oftentimes sellers are slow to bring on their inventory and the buyers are waiting. And then when they are waiting and that inventory starts coming on, they just kind of jump on it because they've been, there's been without inventory for a couple of weeks, and interest went down like 0.5% in December. Due to a lot of the craziness going on with the stock market, as I'm sure you guys know. So that's going to help buyers feel a little bit more passionate about trying to take advantage of that before things get evened out again and interest starts going back up. So anyway, I always like to provide you guys the information as I have it. Usually, like, the information that we see on the ground is earlier than what the charts show. So like if you follow me, you'll notice that a lot of times I'm talking about things and then the newsletter comes out 3 months later that's kind of validating what I said 3 months before. So we'll see if that happens again in March. And, I was saying the same thing in the fall. I think things seem to really be going down. And sure enough, now that we really have the data in, we can see that did in fact happen. So yeah, I hope you guys had a great holiday. We had a great time in Hawaii, went away for about a week, and the kids went boogie boarding for the first time, so that was super fun. And hopefully you got some good R&R too, and set some good goals for the year. I'm super big into that, and really trying to dive back in. It's always a little bit hard for me to go from like slow to fast. I feel like I only have two speeds, like slow and like insanely fast. So I'm trying to jolt myself back into the insanely fast zone while still staying present and staying true to the commitments that I made to the family in terms of just being really present in the moment with them, which is a big focus that I have for this year. So love to hear about any of the goals that you set. And if you have any questions about the market, let us know. We are filling up our pipeline, and we would love any introductions that you may have to any friends, family, neighbors, soon to be IPO people that are at Airbnb or Square or Slack, I heard is coming. So feel free to send those guys over. Would love to chat with them. So thank you, and we're here for anything that you need. Take care.